I just built a workflow that turns my entire product catalog into Facebook ads automatically. One prompt, Claude pulls every product from my store, writes the ad copy, designs the creative in Remotion, and pushes it straight into Meta Ads Manager. End to end on autopilot. No Photoshop, no Canva, no After Effects. And it scales identically. 5 products or 5,000, the workflow runs the same. Works for any store, Shopify, Amazon, WooCommerce, doesn't matter where you sell. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to set it up. These three tools do all the work: Claude Code, Remotion, and the Porter Metrics MCP. Let's get into it. The first thing that we are going to do is to extract our product information right from our store. To connect your store to Claude, we are going to use the Porter Metrics MCP. You just need to go into portermetrics.com and create your free account. After you have done that, then inside Claude, you can click on Customize Connectors, the plus button, Add Custom Connector in name Porter Metrics, and in MCP server URL, you will paste this URL that you can also access through the Porter Metrics page. Then inside Claude, you open a new chat and you're gonna prompt, I want to connect a new Shopify, Amazon, or WooCommerce store directly to the Porter Metrics MCP. Claude will answer you with a link. You click on the link, you authorize your account, and now you're gonna paste this prompt. This prompt tells Claude to pull your full catalog, write a meta ad copy for every product, and output a Google Sheet with 6 columns: title, image, image URL, description, category, and ad copy. Claude will think for a while and it will provide us the CSV that we can import into a Google Sheet. It may happen that the image column doesn't render the images correctly. To fix that, you just need to add a new column. You type equal image and then reference the cell that has the image URL. By doing that, image previews come back instantly. Now we have completed our first step. This Google Sheet is now our single source of truth. Remotion is going to read it to know what to put on every ad that we will be creating. Let's go with the second step. Now we are going to install Remotion. You're gonna go to remotion.dev and copy the install command. You can paste it inside Claude Code in the interface, but that route takes about 18 minutes to install everything. So I'm gonna show you the 2-minute version a lot faster. That happens in the terminal. If you never touch the terminal, relax. You're typing 4 lines and you're done. So you're gonna open a new terminal and you will type cd desktop. This first command is telling the terminal where you want the folder of this Remotion project that we are creating to be stored. In this case, it will be the desktop. Then you're going to paste the code that we found in the Remotion website in the terminal. Select your template. I always choose blank. After, you will have to provide a name to the project that you're going to create inside Remotion. In my case, it will be Meta Ads Project. You hit enter through the prompts. You say yes to Tailwind, yes to everything. After you see that the installation was completed, you are going to type cd and the name of the project that you have provided. In my case, cd Meta Ads Project. Then you're going to run this command npm I, and finally you are going to run npm run dev. As soon as you do this, a browser tab opens with the Remotion interface and you are ready. Now, before we generate a single ad, there are 2 things you have to do. Skip them and your ads will look generic. Do them and your ads look like a brand made them. The first step is to set up a design system. This is just a file telling Claude your brand fonts, colors, and hierarchy. If you don't have one, paste this prompt into Claude with your store URL. It will build you a design system in minutes. The second thing that you need to do is to drop any asset that you're going to use in your ads inside the public folder of your project. Inside your Remotion project, there's a folder called public. Anything you drop in there, product images, your logo, the design system, the Google Sheet, sounds, anything Remotion can use directly in the ads. The more reference material you give it, the better the output. Now we are ready to create our first ad. Since we already installed Remotion, now you can go into Claude Code and start prompting so that anything that you prompt in Claude Code will show up in the Remotion Studio interface. So I used this prompt. You can see that in the prompt I'm referring to files inside the public folder. That's why it's really important that you have your public folder set up. You can see that Claude is asking me first questions around the ad that we are going to create. This happens because I created a skill based on the Facebook ads guidelines and specs, so that whenever I ask Claude to create a meta ads video with Remotion, first it will ask me these questions. This way the output is a lot better. Claude will start thinking. Every once in a while will appear this message asking your approval. To everything, just say allow always. After some minutes, Claude just finished the process. Now let's check out what it did. Here is the result: a 4 to 5 feet ad using the product image, on brand, on spec, exactly what I asked for. Now I'm going to ask Claude to duplicate this same composition to the rest of the products of the CSV that we exported out of the Google Sheet. I previously downloaded the images of the products that appear in the Google Sheet and drop it inside the public folder of the Meta Ads Manager video that we are creating with Remotion. And now Claude runs through every row, builds a composition per product, and renders all of them automatically into the out folder of your project. You can also render any of them manually inside Remotion with one click. That's a full catalog of ads ready to upload. Now we're gonna push everything to the Meta Ads Manager. We are going to create the campaign, the ad set, and the ads without ever leaving Claude. Here you have two options. You can use the Meta Official MCP or the Porter Metrics MCP. I use Porter because Meta's MCP isn't rolled out to every account. And if your ad account has ever been flagged, you can't use it at all with the Meta Official MCP. Porter works either way. So I asked Claude to create a campaign inside my Porter Metrics USD account with the Porter Metrics MCP. Claude will walk me through the objective, in this case sales, the category, budget setup, and name. You will receive all of these questions right from Claude, so it can create the campaign correctly. In my case, I name this campaign Remotion Video Ad Set, and I choose a daily budget of $5. Few minutes later, Claude tells me that the campaign was created. Let's check it out in the Meta Ads Manager, and here you have it. The same thing for the ad set. I name it Bag Remotion Ads, since most of these products are bags. Claude asks for the pixel and the conversion event. I answer and done. And finally, the ads. I tell Claude to create 3 products. I answer to all the questions that it asked me: headline, description, CTA, and there they are, sitting inside my ad set, ready to launch. That's the whole pipeline. You connect your Porter Metrics MCP to your store, Shopify, Amazon, or WooCommerce. Then you export all that into a Google Sheet with Remotion. You use Remotion and Claude Code to create your ads, and without leaving Claude, you create your campaign, ad set, and ads. If you want the prompts and the custom skill I use in this video, drop a comment and I'll reply with the link so you can check it out. And to run this whole thing by yourself, create your free account inside Porter Metrics, install the Porter Metrics MCP. You'll find the link to our website in the first comment and in the description. I hope this video was useful. Subscribe and see you in the next one.